Hello, everyone. My name is Policarpio. I am the Toastmaster of the ceremony and I am the founder of Greenpeace organization. This is a non-profit organization and it only focuses on environmental protection and environmental education. I established this kind of an organization because I see and I feel the feeling and the suffering of our Mother Earth. We used to live on this earth for a long time, and human activity is one of the main factors of climate change and disaster here in our planet. We only live in one planet, and this is the only planet that can support life. I want to speak and I want you all to have a knowledge about this matter, and that's why I invited some of those people who have an expertise about this topic, um, and they will talk about the issues of our mother nature. And now, please watch this video presentation before we go for the next presenter. Thank you.
Listen to the animals, listen to the trees, listen to the spirits of the earth begging us, please stop listening to greed. Listen to the rivers, listen to the sea, listen to the spirits of the deep begging us, please stop listening to greed. She sent the drought to warn us, she sent the storms to scold us, but we don't listen. We burn and we break and we take and we take and we take till it's too late. Oh, where did the beasts go? Where did the trees go? Where will man go when he has lost the heart beat beneath his feet? Oh, this is our home. She gives us home, Mother Earth. Can you feel her heart beat beneath your feet? Heart beat beneath your feet. Heart beat beneath your feet. Listen to the animals, listen to the trees, listen to the spirits of the earth begging us, please stop listening to greed. Listen to the rivers, listen to the sea, listen to the spirits of the deep begging us, please stop listening to greed. Listen to the animals, listen to the trees, listen to the spirits of the earth begging us, please stop listening to greed. Listen to the rivers, listen to the sea, listen to the spirits of the deep begging us, please stop listening to greed.
Oh, what a great video presentation. Now, As part of this ceremony, I am glad to invite to this ceremony the one of the most famous environmentalists we have today in our country, the ambassador of Greenpeace organization and the professor in Ateneo de Manila University, the one and only Dr. Florentino Alva Jr. Please give him a round of applause.
Hello everyone. Today, I'll share my perspectives on perilous topic of climate change and the activities that must be taken immediately. For some time now, we have been aware of our planet's environmental challenges. While it may not make the daily headlines, climate change as a result of global warming is a reality that ought to be given the attention it deserves. Climate change is without a doubt the most serious danger to world security. Humans may turn a blind eye to it for the time being, but the consequences will be unfathomable. Climate change as a result of global warming is wreaking havoc on the planet. This is a serious subject that should concern the public. It is a reality, and sadly, it is also the result of human behavior. Global warming can be attributed to a variety of factors, including irresponsible resource consumption. Continuous deforestation results in a severe change in temperature, while the combustion of fossil fuels, vehicular and industrial pollutants all contribute to global warming. This enables dramatic climate change, droughts, and other climatic calamities as a result of global warming. To summarize, humanity should begin contributing to the environmental health of our planet. It must be handled seriously immediately because tomorrow may be too late, leaving us all to face the horrible occurrences that we as humans should confront.
Thank you, Dr. Florentino Alva Jr. for a wonderful speech that you taught to us. And we believe that some people that might listen to you may have a knowledge about this. And also, as part of the ceremony, I invite the multi awarded biologists and an environmentalist who currently live in Warsaw, Poland. And she is here to speak with our Mother Earth. Please welcome Mrs. Claudia Ingrata Huevo. Please give him a round of applause.
Good day, everyone. I want to speak for this matter. I want you all to listen on what is the main cause of climate change. The main cause of climate change is the human activity. People burn fossil fuels and convert land from the forest to agriculture. Since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, people have burned more and more fossil fuels and changed into vast areas to plant forests to farmland. Burning fossil fuels produce carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. It is called a greenhouse gas because it produces a greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect makes the earth warmer, just the greenhouse is warmer than its surrounding. Carbon dioxide is the main cause of human-induced climate change. It stays in the atmosphere for a long time. Other greenhouse gases, such as nitrous oxide, stay in the atmosphere for a long time. Other substances only produce short-term effect. Not all substances produce warming. Some, like certain aerosols, can climate forces because the force of push the climate toward being warmer or cooler. They do this by affecting the flow of energy coming into the Earth's climate system. Small changes in the sun's energy that reaches the Earth can cause some climate change, but Since the Industrial Revolution, adding the greenhouse gases has been over 50 times more power than changes in the sands regions. The additional greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere has been bad and strong warming effect on Earth climate. Carbon dioxide is the main cause of human-induced global warming and associated climate change. It is a very long-lived gas, which means carbon dioxide build-ups in atmosphere with ongoing human emissions and remains the atmosphere for centuries. A global warming can only be stopped by reducing global emission of carbon dioxide from human fossil fuels consumption and industrial process to zero, but even with zero emission, the global temperature will remain essentially constant at its new warmer level. Emission of the other substances that warm the climate must also be substantially reduced. Future emission of greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, will determine how much more climate warming occurs. This indicates how difficult the challenges is.
Thank you, Ms. Claudia Ingrato Webo, for that information. And now, our third speaker, a representative from Pag-asa, the resident meteorologist of GMA News and Current Affairs, Mr. Alfredo Kahutay.
We are all aware that each year, numerous typhoons make landfall in our country. Most notably, during the rainy season, and the temperature in our country will begin to climb in March, which is what we refer to as summer. According to our scientists, this is typical as our country is classified as a tropical country. However, as time passes, there have been changes in the running pattern of our climate, such as a series of violent storms and increase in high temperature in our country, which have a significant impact on us. Additionally, there are abrupt volcanic eruption of dormant volcanoes that occur not only in our nation but also in other areas of the world, as well as violent earthquakes and large wildfire that kill thousands of animals that live quietly in the forests. What is going on in our environment in reality? Is it merely a natural occurrence? Is there a reasonable explanation for this? According to scientists, this is what we refer to as climate change, or a change in the location's typical weather. This could be a change in the amount of rain that the location receives on an annual basis. Alternatively, it could be a variation in a location normal temperature over the course of the month of season. Climate change is also a various types of activity carried out by people in their daily lives. Pollution, smokes from cars and factories, all of which contribute to the destruction of our ozone layer, which protect us from the sun's ultraviolet rays, which are the primary cause of our world's temperatures continue to rise due to the neglect of those who live in our environment. The negative consequences of what we have been doing in our everyday lives for many years are beginning to surface. But it's 2021 too late to halt global change? According to climate scientists, the Earth's deadline is about 2030. However, this does not indicate that the world will end as we believe. This is a climate change deadline because our global temperature is constantly increasing. If we do not intervene, we may not be able to halt the irreversible effects of climate change by 2030. This means that disasters such as hurricanes, hailstorms, wildfires, tornadoes, melting glaciers, extreme heat, and rising sea levels can no longer be avoided, solved, or mitigated. By 2020, the Earth's temperature is expected to be 1.27 degrees Celsius. Experts have set a goal of lowering and maintaining the global temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius. But how? By assisting countries in reducing carbon and greenhouse gas emissions. The largest emitting countries such as China, United States of America, India, Russia, and Japan should also take the lead in lowering them. That is why many countries, including the United States of America and China, have committed to having their emission by 2030. Although the Philippines emits only about 0.03% of carbon dioxide, this does not mean we should do nothing, as this is a worldwide problem.
Thank you, Mr. Nathaniel Arnaiz. And now we are going to listen to Mr. Alvin Borromeo Jr., a student of De La Salle University, who's their school environmental protection organization president. Now, please give him a round of applause.
As a student, you can help to prevent global warming. Conserve energy in your day-to-day activities. Turn off the light in the room. Close all doors immediately to prevent it from escaping. Take the swift shower. If you are able, walk or ride your bike instead of having your parents drive you. When your computer is not in use, you should remove the plug from the outlet. Do not leave it on only to keep Facebook or MySpace active. The greenhouse effect is a natural mechanism that causes the surface of the earth to warm when the sun's energy reaches the earth's atmosphere. Some of it is reflected back to space, while the remainder is absorbed and radiated by greenhouse gases. The absorbed energy hits the Earth's atmospheres. The terms greenhouse gas refer to these heat-trapping gases that trap heat during the day. The sun shines through the atmosphere and illuminate everything. The surface of the Earth warms up when exposed to sunlight.
Thank you, Mr. Alvin Bermeo, for inspiring and informative speech. And now, as part of our closing ceremony, I would like to speak as a founder of this organization. And I want to leave a message for those people who attend and participate in our event. Thank you for our speakers who share their knowledge to help this event more informative and successful. And thank you also for your support for this organization. Thank you all for participating on this event. We want you all to understand this event. We want you all to be careful on our mother nature and just do simple things, because simple things can help and prevent the changes that soon might happen in our planet. I hope that someday we won against the climate change. We won the fight against the climate change, and we won for the brighter future, for the brighter and safer future of our next generation. I am grateful to be part of this organization and this event. Thank you so much, and God bless you all, and to God be the glory. Thank you.